Hello and welcome to another training video. In this video we'll be reviewing how to make a backup. We would want to make a backup in cases where we wanted to save some examples of some good or maybe not so good behavior and be able to use it to coach and train and praise our staff. One of the coolest reasons for using a backup process as opposed to just pulling a video file is that the backup process includes a full video player, which is compatible across all Windows platforms. So anything we own that is running Windows, we'll be able to play it back. So we'll be able to pass it out to people. And we'll be able to have all the features including multiple playback across multiple cameras. So let's get into it, shall we? We will be, of course, opening the Viewlog. We'll be finding an example of some cheering that we want to do. Then we will be opening the backup. We will be naming the folder. We'll be adding a time frame. Then we'll, of course, make the backup. And then we will go and locate the backup and then play the backup. So first thing, of course, we need to do is open up the Viewlog. So we take our mouse, hop up to the upper right-hand corner and click on Viewlog. After a second, the system loads up. So our example of good behavior happened back on the 15th. We had a hot plate of food go out perfectly on time. Go ahead and close the calendar here. And that happened right around 12:32. So if we come over here, here's our plates. We can use the timeline, of course, to scrub through. Here we see our plates getting ready to go out. They get assigned out. One goes out perfectly on time. The others go out right on time here. Perfect. So we want to, of course, make a backup of this particular section. First thing we need to do is hop up to the top here, hit the toolbar, jump down to Tools, and then we click on Backup to open up the backup window. First thing we want to do is, of course, is choose where we want to save our file. So to do that, we hit this little box right next to the file name here. We get this up. And we can now pick our folder. Since this is going to be a cheer for Joe, who did an excellent job getting that plate out, we're going to select Joe and then press OK. And then down here under the backup folder name, we're going to put the reason for the cheer and the date. So Joe cheer 12:15. Now to add a time frame, this is the actual data that will be backed up. We come down and we press the Add Time Frame button. Then we just need to set our start and end time. So first we set the date, start on the 15, end at 15, and then we put our times. So 12, we're going to go a little bit beforehand just so that we have the complete set of data. And we're going to go to a little bit afterwards, 12:40 and 00. Down below, we can pick which cameras we want to have included. We can pick as many cameras as we want or as few cameras as we want. So we can use this box here to clear out all the options, and then we'll just pick the cameras that we really want to have included in this backup. So we're showing an example of what's happening at the bar as well as what's happening in the kitchen. So I'll pick all the ones that pertain for that. Then we just press OK. And then we just press OK here. And the system starts to make a backup. We're going to skip right to the end of this backup process. Here we go. Now when we're done, all we have to do is press OK, and we're done making a backup. Now to play the backup, all we need to do is minimize the recording window here. Hit that there. And then we just need to open up our folders. So we saved it in the Cheers folder under Joe. And here we go. So once we are here, we have all these files. All we need to do is open up the Easy Viewlog 500 one. Just double click on that. After a quick load, the software pops right on up. And here we have the best advantage of this software, the multi-playback. We can play back all of the video all in one screen. Press play here. Here's all our playback. So here we see our people at the bar. We can scrub through using the time thing down here to speed things up or slow things down. We can, of course, stop. Zooming is accomplished by clicking on this, and then we just use our scroll wheel to zoom in. And of course, there's a scroll wheel to zoom on out. So we have all the features of a fully functional playback system right here. So if we take this to any system running Windows, we'll have access to everything. The multi-screen, the speed up, the slow down, the zooming in, the zooming out, everything. So in a nutshell, that's making a backup. So in this video, we learned how to open up the Viewlog. We learned how to open up the backup menu, take a look at the start and stop times, the number of cameras we wanted, how to actually make a backup. We navigated to the backup, then we played the backup and played with some of the features on the backup player. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to check out our webpage at Hoptix720.com, and please check out the rest of our YouTube videos on how to use the system and get the most out of it.
Now you've learned how to make a backup with the Hoptix IReal training tool. Need additional help? Visit us anytime at www.hop720.com.